Hey folks, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I've been beyond busy here these past 4 or 5 weeks. We've been really packed up. I'll show you some of what's been going on. Let me turn this around. There we go. I made a duck pond for the ducks. We're cooling it down right now, and it does have sand in the bottom. It's got 2 liners on it, and it goes a foot below the grade of the ground. So if you stand in that, it's about 3 inches above my knee, but the ducks can swim in it, and they needed something. Their watering trough was just, it wasn't enough water for them. Truck's been down, got it going, and I left that backup camera thing plugged in, and it killed the battery. Security system kicked in once again, and it was down for another 4 days. Come to find out, I had a dead cell in my battery, so I was finally able to get a battery for it from Walmart for $69, I believe. But anyhow, we got a storm coming in. I got to do something with all these. I don't want my plants to die. We got to get these little cages here tied up, and we got to get the bunny. We got to get him secured. I got to get, we're going to end up doing, I'm probably going to bolt that cage down to that wooden spool, and I've got some anchors at our other house. I'll put them in the ground out here, and we're going to anchor all this stuff down, try to anchor this one down. And this past 4 or 5 days, I believe, we've been doing hay. These are hay rolls. I got 2 rows of them. There's 21 rolls here. Got them covered with a tarp. I got pallets. I'm gonna have 3 down this side. I'll put 3 down this side, 1 at each end, and my long 2-inch wide ratchet straps. We're gonna wrap them around the entire roll. We're gonna have to hook them end to end because it's pretty long. And then we're gonna crank it down, get it as tight as I can get it to hopefully keep that tarp on the hay because of the incoming storm. We've been putting things away back there. I got the motorbike is in that little shelter thing that I put together. I've got to secure that. I got to add some more stability out there to the hoop house. We got to get it anchored down just in case. It shouldn't go anywhere. The poles are in the ground about 3 feet. We still got a lot that we have to get done in order to be ready for this inbound storm. So you guys, those of you that are in the path of this thing, please get prepared now. Don't wait until the last minute. You don't want to get caught off guard. They don't know what this storm's going to do. Right now, it's acting the same as what Hurricane Michael did. We did stay for Hurricane Michael, and that was the worst experience that I have been through as far as a natural storm. I definitely don't want to go through a Cat 5 hurricane again. We were in a brick home, and the home was growling at us. It sucked our attic door up into the attic. We had a lot of problems, a lot of damage. Tore the roof up. We had to get a new roof on the house. Most of the plywood got damaged in the roof. This right here is a storm shelter. This thing, and I'll show it to you. It has been here from the previous landowners. They had made it, and it's got spiders in it. But the older gentleman that lived here, he rode out one of the previous hurricanes, not Michael, well before Michael, 8 or 10 years ago. He rode the hurricane out down inside there. And there's a trailer. You can see the remnants of it right here. We're still in the process of hauling that debris out. That was his first trailer. It got destroyed. But he had another trailer put up over here this way, and he ended up losing it. And anyhow, that's a different story altogether. That's what all this stuff is here. It's remnants of the trailer that's over here broke down. All right, you guys, just real quick, I'm sorry to kind of butt in on this video, but this is something I have found. Probably near 24 of these things is a spoon. They're all over the property from the previous owners. It was an older gentleman and his son, who, from what I hear, was in jail a lot. He was in a lot of legal trouble. He had a lot of problems. And there's trash all over the property, but I have found there's spoons, regular silverware, regular dinnerware. I'm not finding forks or butter knives or nothing like that. It's only spoons. But they're bent like it's a stand or something. If you have any idea what that is, or is there a reason for it? Maybe he's doing that, where they'll hold the spoon and concentrate on it, and they can bend it with their mind. I don't know. I don't know what is that silver? Nope, stainless. That's stainless steel. Okay, thought it was silver. But anyway, I don't know what they are, but we have found probably 24 of them. Found them all up in here in the woods. The home was there. Then back behind where our house is sitting now, there was a real thick wooded area with little trash piles, and he had computers and little motors that were disassembled, and it was strange. I don't know what was wrong with that fella, but he had lawnmower motors that he had bolted computers, keyboards to, and just really strange stuff. And I didn't know them. We keep finding them spoons. When I cleaned up that back, we planted it recently. We tilled that whole back section. We got about 3.5 to 4 acres out there tilled and planted right now, and it's all sprouted. It's about that high, and it's for the goats. But I found 3 of them spoons when I was disking that up. That the disc kicked up out of the ground, and I've never seen that before. And anyway, if you know what it is, what it's used for, please throw it in the comments, because I am definitely curious. All right, on with the video. We just got to get to where we get to start hauling loads of that mess to the landfill again. The rates have gone up at the landfill, and it gets pretty expensive quite fast if you're hauling stuff. But anyhow, this inbound storm, the estimates on it, depending on which model you look at, the majority of them are showing a Cat 2 or higher, and now it's leaning towards a major hurricane. And it will continue to strengthen all the way up until the eye wall is on shore. And that's what Hurricane Michael did. We watched it. As Michael came past the islands and started headed on that northerly course straight in towards us, it hit just east of us, and we could see the eye wall at the back of the house. The eye wall came in from that direction, but we were at the other house, the brick home, and we watched. You could see the eye wall, and it looked like a huge wall of smoke, just black billowing smoke. Lots of tornadoes were in it. This one looks like it's going to possibly take the same path, and if it does, then we're gonna go through the same thing again. Tornadoes all up in this area. All these trees that you see that are damaged, the tops on them, there's a lot of dead ones. Where is it? There's one right there. All these are broke off. All these trees. This oak's leaning. The 3 that are over here, they're leaning really hard. And if you look back there, all of them leaning trees and broke off trees, all of this is Hurricane Michael. And we did not get a direct hit up here. but it looked like a gigantic lawnmower rolled across the land and just cut the trees off at about 20 foot up. We had a lot of trees up here. You can see a stub over here of one. Big pines, they were all alive. Very beautiful trees, and it really beat them bad. Destroyed many of them. But anyhow, we are doing good. I wanted to do a check-in video. I'm waiting on Kim to get back because we have appointments today. We've got to go into town again. So this is kind of putting a hindrance on the work that I've got to do here for storm prep. It's going to be a long day. Thought I heard a goat hollering. If you look at that tree right here, see that oak tree, how hard it's leaning right there? That's from Hurricane Michael. And all of them back there are leaning like that. But nothing we can really do about it. But you know, it's another one of those cases of here we go again. So you guys, please, if you're in the path of this storm anywhere up in the Big Bend area or panhandle of Florida or south of the Big Bend, please get prepared now. You know, with all these storms, if you haven't been here through one of these storms, if you wait until the last minute, there will be no gas to be had. All of your service stations will be out of gas, or they'll close. They'll limit you to so many gallons. There's a lot that they do to make it pretty much impossible to leave if you wait till the last minute. If you're living in something like this, if you're living in a mobile home and you're in the path of this storm, please find somewhere else to go. These newer homes they're built much stronger due to what they experienced in the past with other hurricanes. They've beefed them up. They're incredibly strong. They're just as strong as a standard foundation home now with the anchoring system they put on them. But it's still a box. It's just a pre-built box that they connect together with certain clips and tabs, and it's crazy, but they're not safe regardless. We can't leave. Rosie and Kim may leave if it's going to hit us directly, but I am not leaving because we can't haul our animals with them. And if it's their time to go, then I'm going to go with them. We're not going to leave them behind. If we leave them behind, then you know what good are we as shepherds to the Most High God when we're caring for his animals, and when things get bad, we vacate them. So that's not going to happen. I'll be here regardless. Whether I'm here afterwards, I couldn't tell you. Only the good Lord knows that. But whatever happens, we'll be here. I will be here. I don't know if Kim is wanting to go or not. We do everything together, so most likely we'll end up riding it out together. Now, if we're going to get a hit that's going to put us on the east side of the eye wall, and I'm not referring to being 150 miles east of the eye wall. If we're going to be 20 or 30 miles east of the eye wall, then we're going to have to figure something out. We may have the goats will be fine. The fences will probably get destroyed. They'll be okay, but someone's got to be here to round them up afterwards. When the eye wall passes, the worst of it's gone. We got to be able to round them back up, get them all back into one area before elements, the coyotes, the bears, the other things that are out here, before they start wreaking havoc and killing the animals. We're going to have to be kind of quick on our toes. When it passes, we got to get to work and get them all rounded up and try to get them in an area we can keep them safe. I've got a roll of wire right there, and that's what it's sitting out here for. So things get bad. If we lose fencing due to a tree or just the wind in general, and the goats get dispersed, we're gonna get out here, round them up, and we're going to do a makeshift pen somewhere in here, wherever we have a corner like this, we can block that corner off, get all the animals in it. We just want to make sure they're safe and they survive this. It's not so much the storm itself. Flying debris is an absolute hazard during these type of storms, but also all of the animals can get dispersed due to tornadoes and stuff coming. And if a coyote gets kicked out of his home because of a tornado and he's running looking for cover, he will absolutely take advantage of a goat being out there in front of him. But anyhow, I'm preaching to the choir. God bless you all. You have an amazing afternoon. I'm going to try to get something put together between now and the storm. I do have some footage that I filmed this one day this past week. It is in my phone. I've just got to put it together. I may do that and throw that up. Just kind of show you what's going on around here. Y'all have a good day. I love you all. God bless you. Be kind and be safe. And I'll see you guys down the road. Come on. Y'all coming? What about you guys? You want some corn? What about you, little one? You gonna get run over? Okay, let me get y'all a little corn. Hold on. Hold on, I got it. Here. That little baby's gonna get run over. You better get one and run. Get it. You can't get it where he can get it. But every time I throw one out there to that baby, they run up and take it from him. Quit pecking on him. There's another baby. Run, buddy. It's hard to imagine how small that little bird is right there. These are baby ducks. They are not full grown at all. They're half grown. Where you going? Well, come on. Well, there's his buddies. Kim hatched all them out, you guys, if you're wondering where all the babies come from. They did not hatch by these hens. Kim collected the eggs and she incubated them and hatched them. Every bird we have out here, with the exception of 5 of them, Kim has hatched out. And they're all pets. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.